Okay, all right, what's happening, fam? Seems like she doesn't want to own point brother. This is gonna be Anywho, there are women out here who say they want a man who got his stuff together. But I've also seen in my lifetime experiences and watching, there are women, a lot of women who run from guys who got their stuff together because the power dynamic is completely different. They don't just off top. That's what I see. Now, you got the ones who, excuse me, you got the ones who, and I'll start with this note. When men and women are dating, you have confidence and swagger and all that stuff. You know, it comes into play. The way you dress, the way you move, the way you walk, the way you talk, blah blah blah. Because you're just meeting people, you really don't know them. So you can have a guy who's confident, but he's just kind of chill. You can have a guy who's just overly confident, and the difference is a guy who's just overly confident and hasn't accomplished anything. Women gravitate to those kind of guys. The guys that are confident, but they like, man, you know, I'm good. But I got my mind on this thing right here that I'm about to do, and when I do that, ooh, and then they'll pick the guy who's just overly confident who hasn't done anything, and you pick wrong. So then the guy that you call the arrogant asshole, oh, he's a jerk now. He think he all that now. No, he accomplished a few things, and now he's a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun, who's having a hard time holding these alligators down. Which is that Ric Flair reference. Woo! Now he's a boss. Because we like to use stupid ass references like boss and all that shit, right? So now that the guy that you thought was now he's having a hard time holding them alligators down, you're insecure because you're like, yo, he getting dimes like that. How the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? And he like, not my problem. You know, you need to step up your game. And then you're like, oh, I need to step up my game. Why should I step up my game? Maybe you don't understand, because I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. And that's the power dynamic shift. Like, oh, you're going to have to get with the program. If you don't, doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Well, will you get with the program? And she goes, yeah. Will you get with the program? And she goes, yeah. You ain't got to get with the program. And why are y'all gonna get with the program, ladies? Because you're having a hard time holding these alligators down. Exactly. Now, moving on. Then you have the guys who are just like, ladies are like, oh well, you know, a guy can't tell me what to do. I just don't want a guy just telling me to leave. And they're like, wait a minute. You can't go to church talking about you want a God-fearing man and a man is the head of the household and he's going to lead this and then you meet a man that's going to lead you into a right direction and you don't want to listen to nothing because you don't want a man telling you nothing. So some of y'all, and I've seen this happen too often, where these women get with guys who actually are leading them in the right direction. And they can actually see the tangible results of this leadership that they're following, but they say, fuck that, I don't want nobody telling me nothing. And they go back to doing the same shit they was doing, and they fucked up. Looking over, like, I made a bad decision. Can I come back? And the guy looks at it and says, look, well, see, here's the problem. I got other people right now because you didn't listen. And you got to go because I got company. And how did you have company so fast? Because I got my shit together and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Anyway, now, then you have the situation where you got the guys who didn't have all that you thought was important, and now they do. We're gonna call them the potential brothers, because you know sometimes y'all ladies date guys because he got potential, but you actually see these guys that are actually having tangible results of their potential, and they ain't nothing. And now you see these guys, and they're like, and they really making things happen. And you're looking at them like, oh, I could talk to you now. Yeah, you get you where you want you where that's the kind of man I want. I want that guy tonight. I want that's what y'all want right now. And he's looking at you like, so you actually think you gonna tell me that I'm gonna talk to you because I'm a winner. And I seen your losing ass losing. But now you think I should get with you to make your life better when I have seen that you are not an accomplishment to have. You're not a trophy to have. You get what I'm saying? You're not the Super Bowl MVP. You're not the AFC Championship. You ain't even a divisional title. No. And you're like, I can't. He said, okay, you want to see what it's like to be with a winner? Okay, I'm gonna show you what it's like to be with a winner. This is how you side chicks and all these strung along girls come along, right? This is what you got to do to stay with a winner. I ain't doing all that shit. You just supposed to take care of me. You don't get it. You wanted a man who got it together. A man that got it together want a woman that got it together. So you need to get it together or get out. What? Yeah, get it together or get out. Well, why? Because all the conquering I've done, can't you see I'm still having a hard time holding these alligators down? I don't need to be dragging bricks. Now, ultimately, it's insecurity. Like I said before, it's very much so insecurity, because at the end of the day, these women don't want these brothers because these brothers come with rules, regulations, unchanging, unbending, irreversible circumstances that will not compromise, that come with a certain cost and price. So you can't get it all and give nothing. You're not gonna enhance these guys' lives who got it together by just showing up in a kingdom that they already built, and them actually say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, all this shit was here before she got here, but because she's here, this shit is here. No, because he's gonna tell you the same thing, and this is how I'm gonna end the same way I begin. Sweetheart, I'm a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling and dealing, jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun, who's having a hard time holding these alligators down. So, get with it or get lost. And a lot of chicks just get lost. Just saying. That was Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair.